This music is so very much like an Ace Attorney game. You know what? I want to find out. Yeah, I guess not. Okay. It just seems very heavily inspired. But anyway, hi, welcome, people watching the future. Just gonna play some more of this. Literally, I think I'm just gonna go for like an hour, hour and a half at most. Yeah, I just wanted to stream a little bit of something before I had dinner. Yeah, hope everybody's doing good. Monday. Not that it really matters. But yeah, anyway, I'm hoping I can actually finish this little section of the game and let's see what's next. I was actually thinking that I'd probably end it like when this section actually does come to a close. Oh, there could still be anything there. Now there can't. I got to live out a little bit of nostalgia for the Tears of the Kingdom today. One of my co-worker friends, they messaged me at the end of the day. I was like, "Hey, I don't want to have like an hour-long conversation about this because I know that we could, but I just wanted to let you know that like I've almost finished Zelda." And I was like, "Okay, cool. Where are you?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm at the part where like it's revealed that Zelda is." And spoilers! Spoilers for near endgame in Tears of the Kingdom if you haven't gotten there already. But she's like, I found out that like Zelda's actually the dragon up in the sky. And I'm like, oh yeah. And we talked about how I thought it was cool that Zelda was up there and her little sacrifice and everything, and it was neat. It was good. Strange, it's a mirror mounted in a plastic case with a disc of compressed powder. It's called blush. You put it on your face. Is it some kind of disguise? No, it's just makeup. Oh. I was hoping we might have to disguise ourselves, like in the movies. I could put some of this blush on. I could put on some of this blush to show you if you want. Although it looks pretty expensive. Honor, wait! What's the problem? My sensors are reporting a critical warning, which means that there's a high risk of mortality. Huh? Where? And that object, the makeup, it is extremely dangerous. Doesn't look dangerous, are you sure? Yes, although I'm unsure as to the specific reason. The warning was invoked from a previously inaccessible area in my memory. Is this the intuition Detective Cross talks about? Am I having a hunch? One moment, I'll try to run a backtrace and identify it. Processing, recovering data. A stack backtrace suggests the warning handler was invoked by a routine called identify_toxin. Honor, please use extreme caution. That blush contains a powerful neurotoxin. What? It seems this routine was somehow invoked automatically by my sensor array. The contents of the routine are obscure to me, but it references a database, which seems to contain a list of toxins. In other words, I think we just found the poison that killed Dick Stanford. Do you really think this makeup is what killed Dick? My toxin detection routine reports the probability at around 99.89%. Seems to be quite a few things you don't know you can do. Scout, the hacking, and now an encyclopedic knowledge of poisons? Yes. I think it must be a side effect of my memory corruption. Who do you think this makeup could belong to? Well, Becky was the last person we saw back here. In which case, either she's working with Bobby, or she accidentally came in contact with a neurotoxin. Either way, we better find her fast! But she doesn't seem to be in the building. We checked every room. Not every room. We haven't tried the women's restroom. What are you waiting for? I am not a woman. People frequently refer to me as a guy. Wouldn't that suggest I'm not allowed in the women's restroom? It's fine. I give you permission. Fancy. This has got to be the most expensive looking restroom I've ever seen. Even the toilets are gold plated. Yeah, and they're freaking cold. I think my hands on whoever came up with that idea. I thought you were done hiding here. Are you okay? No, of course I'm not okay. What are you, blind? Is this still about the award? No, I mean, yes, but... Ugh. It's everything. The award, my parents. Maybe I should just lock myself in here the rest of my life. Is winning the Starshine Award really that big of a deal? They obviously don't appreciate talent, so just forget about it. Oh, I should just forget about it? Of course! Why didn't I think of that? It's only been my dream since I was 11. It's just, what if tonight was my last chance? I tried so hard this year. This is how I was supposed to prove that I'd made it. You don't get a Starshine unless you're at the top of the game. That's not strictly true. What's that supposed to mean? I think it's some files on his PDA that you might want to take a look at. If there's one thing I understand with parent problems, at least your mom is here. Mine's too busy fighting with dad at home. You know, I don't think they ever loved each other. Hell, I'm not sure they even like each other. Why are they still together? Neither one of them wants to be the first to talk about separating. Apparently giving up isn't how we do things. I thought maybe if I won, they might focus on me, instead of fighting over who gets to renovate the dining room this month. My plan obviously worked out great. What's the problem with Bobby? Except for the fact that he's a suspect in a murder case. Scout, trying to be supportive. The flying junk pile has a point. I know Bobby's not exactly a catch, but I can't stop thinking about him. Might be a murderer. It is pretty high up on the list of dating red flags. You know, I'm not stupid. I'm not going to do anything unless I know he's really innocent. But what if he's not interested in me? I can't even win a stupid Starshine with him. Take a look at the spreadsheet. Honor, I'm an actress, not an accountant. I don't do numbers. This is important. Dick was taking bribes. He rigged the Starshine Awards. He did what? Let me see that. This is unbelievable. I know. Can you believe someone paid to have our show disqualified from every category? Forget about that. Sarah O'Hara paid $30,000 for Best Actress. I know she must have cheated. She can't even cry on cue. Okay, having our entire show disqualified was also bad. But you can't blame me for having priorities. Don't you see? You didn't miss out on an award because you weren't good enough. You missed out because everyone else was cheating. I spent my whole career chasing a Starshine Award and they're worthless? What a ripoff! Once this gets out, the entire Starshine Committee will probably be fired. And if the system is corrupt, sometimes the only solution is to start from scratch. You're right. They'll need to elect a new committee. I've got to start planning my campaign. Vote for Becky. Honesty, integrity, star quality. No one could say you aren't honest. Compact of Corinthia Cosmetics Rogue number 16, place of deadly poison. Found this backstage, is it yours? Ugh, I thought I'd gotten rid of that. So you admit to trying to dispose of a deadly weapon? What are you babbling about? This makeup is poisoned. What? Bobby gave this to me. Oh my god, is he trying to kill me? Did you say Bobby gave you this blush? I think this is what killed Dick Stanford. I said I'd think about going on a TV show, and he came back with this, said it was a gift. So why did you leave it backstage? After that crap with my mom in the car, I was so done with people thinking they can just buy me off like that. I guess it's a good thing I didn't try to use it. You think he was just trying to get rid of the evidence? How about we get out of here? Sounds like you've got a lot to do. And we have to tell Detective Cross about this poison makeup. Sounds good to me. It's getting kind of warm in here anyway. The door handle is burning hot. I'm detecting temperatures outside of nearly 1,000 degrees. Either my sensors are malfunctioning or the building is on fire. What? No way. I'm not going to die in a bathroom. Can you imagine the obituary? Hey, can anyone hear me? Get us out of here. How do I keep getting stuck in rooms with you? The heat of the fire must have jammed the door mechanism. You have to find a way to open it. crowbar. I don't know, why is there a crowbar in the bathroom? I guess sometimes the plunger just isn't enough. We still need some way of getting past the fire outside. I really wish this came with accounting functionality. This is the other side. It could. Fire extinguisher. Pressurized fire suppression system. This will allow us to clear a path to safety. I think we can get out of here. But is it? It's going to. But it isn't going to be easy. Are you ready? I was ready 5 minutes ago. Give me the fire extinguisher and open the damn door. Here it goes. Oh my god, it's an inferno out there. I'm getting us out of here. Come on, you idiots. Move it or lose it. I don't know if I should be more scared of her or the fire. You got 3 seconds or I'm leaving you here to get cremated. Come on, we're getting out of here, one way or another. It's so hot. Honor, wait, that noise. It's the fire alarm. Scout. Come on, we gotta keep moving. I can't, it's... Scout! Clear the area. Repeat. All non-essential personnel, please clear the area. All this just to test one modification? I didn't even recognize half this equipment. I'm sure they know what they're doing. I'll be keeping an eye on the Scout. Don't worry about it. What am I being tested on? Image recognition? Computer interfacing? We don't know exactly. Something new. I just hope... Primary systems online. Magnetizing coils. Power usage at 500 watts and rising. I feel strange. Seeing internal power fluctuations. I think we should take it... I think we should back off a little and... Negative. We're well under the hardware failure thresholds, increasing to 1.3 kilowatts. Cascading system failures. We have to stop. You're gonna fry something. Do not interfere with the test. Help me. Is this his core event? Scout, wake up! I remembered something. You'll have to tell me later. If we don't get out of here soon, we're toast. What the hell are you two doing back there? We're coming. Come on, Scout, let's go. Yeah, take that. And that. This fire's no match for me. This way, we're nearly out. So action-packed. 2 hours later. Doesn't look that bad. The fire didn't reach the main hall. Maybe not, but the stench sure did. It smells like a garbage fire in here. Really surprising. Half the building went up in flames. Everything backstage is gone. Dick's dressing room? Yeah. What do you think caused the fire? Not what. Who? A lot of evidence just burned up. Someone started the fat fire to cover their tracks. Captain's gonna have my ass for this. We lost everything. Not everything. Scat and I searched that room a little while before the fire. We have a new theory. Let's hear it. I just hope it isn't another wild goose chase. Dick was poisoned by Bobby Price. You've got to be kidding me. We found the neurotoxin that was used to poison Dick. And Becky says Bobby gave it to her as a gift. We just need to interrogate him and... Is that it? What do you mean, is that it? He was trying to get rid of the evidence. We've got him. Got nothing. Your case has more holes than a golf course. You can't arrest a man based on one witness statement. You need hard evidence. Where did you get the poison from? How was it administered? Where's the proof he handled this poison at all? I guess there are a few unanswered questions. But we did find the owner of the pink car. Can't be that thorough. How am I ever supposed to trust you? It's nothing we can't handle. Just give us a little longer. Bobby's still outside getting checked for burns. As soon as they're done with him, you can have your interrogation. You better have your evidence together by then. All of it. You better do this right, or he's never going to let us near a crime scene again. I just don't know if there's any evidence left after that fire. Backstage may be ruined, but we can still search the rest of the building. We can check in with Becky, too. I want to know more about Bobby and that makeup. honor. That was quite something, huh? It was a close one, that's for sure. I wanted to say thanks. What? If it wasn't for you and Scout, we would be still stuck in that bathroom. I know not always easy to work with, but you helped me anyway. With the pep talk and the escape. You're welcome, Becky. I'm happy to have been of some assistance. Don't mention it. Besides, if it wasn't for your firefighting heroics, we would have burned to a crisp. When I'm head of the Starshine Committee, I'll remember what you did today. I really appreciate that, Becky, but I don't need an award. Who said anything about an award? I just said I'd remember. Jeez, talk about self-centered. If anything, we should be thanking you for getting us out of the building. Where did you learn to use a fire extinguisher like that? I played a firefighter in the school play one year. Got really into the role. I wore the costume for like 2 months. No respect, then the fire was just made of tissue paper. Like crap, I could have died today. Why did you let me do that? I still can't believe the Starshine Awards are such a scam. I was so happy when we won Best New Show in '93. Who knows when the committee started accepting bribes. I think we won fair and square that year. As soon as I get elected, I'm cleaning house. All new rules and regulations, sweeping reforms. I know what hit it. How'd you find your calling? It's like I told you, you don't need an award to be happy. Of course I don't need an award. I'm going to be in charge of giving them out. It's way better. Just think of all the press conferences, the publicity. I need to talk to you about Bobby again. I already told you everything. He wanted me to go on a show. He gave me that makeup. You think I'm lying or something? Not at all. We're just trying to uncover more details. Can you remember anything else? Something he said? Any other gifts? There was this other thing that came with the makeup. I didn't think it was important. You can take a look if you want. I wonder what this is. Is this like the applicator brush or something? Or a flower, maybe? A fan. I feel like these things are hard to determine what they are. This fan has text printed on it. Thank you for shopping at La Machin Jolie. That must be where the makeup was purchased. And they can tell us if they sold it to Bobby. Let me give him a call. Damn it, the battery's dead. I don't suppose you got a power socket. Actually, I do. But it's only designed for very low power devices. Charging a cell phone will take some time. It's better than nothing here. KC, I haven't seen you all night. I figured you'd left. Just because you don't see me doesn't mean I'm not here. I've been stuck with your mother all evening. Honestly, how am I supposed to find Mr. Right if I've got that hanging around me? Can I borrow your cell? This is boutique Le Machin Jolie. I need something from their sales records. Oh, I know that place. I went on a terrible couple of dates with their perfumes guy. Great guy, but he insisted on cooking every time we met up. I broke up with him because he cooked for you? All his perfumes had screwed up his sense of smell, honestly. It was like Pizza Hut and tried making bolognese. But I let him down gently, of course. I'm sure he'd do me a favor if I asked nicely. And he didn't know who bought this makeup. Rouge number 16 by Corinthia Cosmetics. Ooh, Corinthia? Very swish. I'll see what I can do. Supervisor, look at you, me. Oh, you know, this and that. Oh, you saw this show? Thank you. Listen, can you do me a favor? I'm trying to track down one of your customers. I know you don't normally give out that kind of information, babe, but can you make an exception for me? Another date? I don't know if that's such a good idea. Do you still cook? No, you don't have any time anymore? That's great! I mean, that's understandable, given your new responsibilities. How about we meet up this Friday? Now, about that info, did you sell any Corinthia Rouge number 16 recently? Oh, really? Special order. Very interesting. Do you have any contact details? Yes, a phone number would be great. Okay, got it. Thank you so much, Marshall. See you Friday. We even got Casey a date. So it could be in a name. Yep, only one person brought that makeup recently. Alex Costa. That name again. Who's Alex Costa? I think it might be Bobby Price, using a fake name. Can you call that number they gave you? Alright, but I'm sending you my phone bill this month. Hi, can I speak to Alex Costa? That's weird. What happened? Was it Bobby? I don't know, they hung up on me. Suspicious. Okay, we probably show her everything we can. I doubt Bobby would have come in here. That makes it the perfect place to hide evidence. I'm surprised it's not, like, ashes. Hmm. Reached a lot further than I thought it would. Indeterminate. No, I'm not willing to make that call. Okay, that makes that a lot easier. Is Scout not able to detect fingerprints? Figure he would be. I still think the flowers had something to do with it. Perhaps. Because, like, my thought is, like, well, he maybe didn't use a blush on the dude. He could have used a blush to store the poison and then put poison on the flowers. And then the flowers were what Dick held. That's what transferred the poison to him. gloves. Black gloves. That's true, that lady was also wearing gloves the entire time, too. Maybe dig through garbage can for an old pair of gloves? Not just any pair of gloves. I detect traces of the neurotoxin. You're right. There's red powder on the fingertips. Bobby must have warned them while handling the poisoned makeup, then disposed of them in here. Only one problem with that theory, Scout. These are women's gloves. And they look kind of familiar. Ah, ha, ha. I mean, she would be the likeliest candidate, right? Because she's been working with the guy for so long. She would basically know all the rumors. And she would stand to gain the most from him being punished. And she was acting like everything was okay. Like she was bigger than all that. Plus, why would Bobby come in here? He's a man. Is it possible they were working together? The flowers. Dying flowers. Another bit of neurotoxin on them, maybe? These are the flowers Dick got with his award, but they're all wilted. Honor. Don't get too close. I'm detecting neurotoxin powder inside the bouquet. The flowers, but... Oh, yeah, Mom touched them too. I saw him smell them. That's how he was poisoned. They must have been poisoned in advance. But how did Bobby gain access to the flowers before the ceremony? Maybe he didn't. I guess this is all the evidence we're going to get. I just hope it's enough to build a case around. Detective Cross will be here any minute with Bobby. Well, we'd better have our final theory ready. Do you think we really have enough evidence? If we can't convince Cross, I know this is our last chance. I know, this is our last chance. But I think I finally understand what happened here tonight. Kathleen killed Dick. It's all starting to make sense now. She admitted herself that she and Dick had a long-standing feud. He was a jerk to everyone on the show, especially her. Putting up with Dick was hard enough for just one night. Imagine getting that kind of abuse for over a decade. But she could never go public. It'd be the end of her career. So she made up a fake name and started leaking rumors to the press. Until Dick called in his lawyers. Stopped the press from accepting any more stories about him. She was silenced. Silenced but angrier than ever. That's when she decided to take matters into her own hands. Dick Stanford had to die. But if Kathleen killed Dick, how is it that Bobby gave the poison makeup to Becky? That's exactly what I hope to find out from Bobby. Well, look at what the cop dragged in. Might understand Bobby isn't so innocent after all. That's what we're about to find out. Sorry, Bobby, but we got a few more questions for you. What the hell, man? I didn't kill Dick. You said so yourself. I came here for the awards, not to get interrogated by a private detective and some robot. This isn't backtalk, Bobby. No one's interested in your sob story. I hope you got everything you needed, Honor. This is your last chance. Let's start with identifying the murder weapon. Dick was poisoned with the neurotoxin sprinkled onto these flowers. Aren't those the flowers I gave him on stage? He sealed his fate as soon as he smelt them. That's why he started acting strangely on stage. The poison was already taking effect. Pretty grim stuff. I can't believe this. I held those flowers too. If I'd smelled them myself. But I didn't go anywhere near those flowers. I don't even know what a neurotoxin is. The poison was hidden in makeup. Rouge number 16 from Corinthia Cosmetics. A small amount of the poison makeup is needed to kill, if inhaled. Since when do you know so much about poisons? I'm still learning what I'm capable of, Detective. Wait a second, I recognize that makeup. I was hoping you would. After all, you gave it to Becky. You handed off deadly poison to some innocent girl? I can't believe what I'm hearing! Oh, trusted you, Bobby. Hold up. You gave that makeup to me. No, he's obviously lying. I don't know. Let's hear him out. Why did Kathleen give you the makeup, Bobby? I've been trying all evening to get Becky to agree to come onto my show. She'd be great for the ratings. I asked Kathleen if she had any advice. You know, girl stuff. She said I should try getting her a gift. It's the most ridiculous. Let him finish. I asked her what kind of gift, and she thought about it for a second. Then she smiled and gave me that makeup. So you're saying you were given the poison makeup by Kathleen? It's all lies. I haven't spoken a word to him all evening, and I've certainly never touched any poison makeup. That's where my next piece of evidence comes in. Detective, this is outrageous. Bobby is the suspect here. I feel like she's interrogating me. Well, Ms. Rahi, what else do you have that ties Kathleen to the poisoning? We found this pair of gloves in the bathroom. Do they look familiar? They look just like the gloves Kathleen's been wearing all evening. They're identical, except for one important detail. These gloves have traces of neurotoxin on them. This is absurd! Quiet. What are you thinking, Honor? Pink Kathleen used the makeup to sneak a deadly poison into the Starshine Awards. I don't know anything about poison. Really? I think you knew exactly what you were dealing with. That's why you brought a spare pair of gloves. After you dosed Dick's flowers, you threw out the gloves you were wearing to avoid poisoning yourself. I think it's obvious what's going on here. Bobby wants to frame me for Dick's murder. Use a pair of my gloves to make it look like I did it. Why would I kill Dick? We worked together for years. Exactly. You admitted to us that you suffered for years from Dick's insults and mood swings. Perhaps, but I never stooped to his level. I have a professional reputation to uphold. And that's why you went to the press. You used a fake name, Alex Costa. Alex Costa? I told you before, I've never heard that name in my life. Me neither. Care to enlighten us? Alex Costa told Celeb Life magazine about what a monster Dick really was. They printed the accusations, and then Dick's lawyer stepped in. And this Alex guy was someone who worked with Dick? To have that amount of dirt on him, they must have known him for years. And Bobby fits the bill perfectly. He wanted to ruin Dick's reputation to save his own show. His mother was even called Alexandra Price. Alex Costa. Isn't it obvious? A little too obvious. Almost as if someone knew they could pin the whole thing on Bobby if they got caught. You used my mom's name? Control yourself, Bobby. We could do without another strangling today. Calm down, both of you! I see your point, Ms. Rahim, but is there any direct connection to the poisoning? The makeup came from Le Méchant Jolie. It was a special order for Alex Costa. I can't believe you're listening to this amateur when you have the real killer right there. Just one last piece of evidence. Alex Costa's phone number. I don't have to stand here and listen to this. One moment, please. I have to. Don't worry. I hear you still get a phone call in prison. Kathleen Cartwright, you're under arrest for the murder of Dick Stanford. You don't know what it's like to spend your entire career being put down and brushed aside. He deserved to die! I put up with that monster for 20 years! 2 decades of insults and contempt. And all the while having to hear how great he was? I tried to tell the world. I tried talking to the press and no one would listen. But that ranting, disgusting old creep you saw on stage, that was the real Dick. That's enough. Let's go. Now everyone knows what he was really like. I'm glad he's dead. I only wish I could have made it more painful. I don't believe what you're telling me, Honor. Everyone loved Dick Stanford. Everyone except the people he worked with, but no one wanted to listen to them. It's like I've always said, TV is the devil's work. I don't agree with any of this detective nonsense, but at least you're not in TV anymore. Have you seen Becky? I'm ready to go. Just no arguing in the car, okay? Good luck getting Mom to agree to that. I'll stop arguing when you stop being so damn stubborn. Oh my god, they have so many people on screen. I've never seen anything like this in a visual novel. Great news, everyone. I'm going to be a special guest star on Back Talk with Bobby Price. You guys have a great story. You guys have a great story. I'm just glad I can help tell it to the nation. And thanks for helping prove I didn't kill anyone. You still strangled some guy. You intended to kill someone. You and Scout are quite a pair of detectives. Speaking of which, can we give Bobby a ride to the police station? Detective Cross still wants to talk to him. Apparently strangling a dead guy might be illegal after all. Go figure. I strangled a dead guy. You know what? I'm not sure if I want a self-admitted strangler sitting behind me in the car. Take my keys. I'll walk. Scott and I headed back to the apartment feeling good. We'd done it. We cracked the case. We proved them all wrong. The feeling was intoxicating. Any sense of accomplishment like I'd never felt before. We worked it out. We found the clues, discovered the link between them, and now justice would be done. It felt great. And at that moment I knew. I wanted to feel this again. I wanted to feel this all the time. The problem was, I still had to convince everyone else. Detective Cross, my mother. Only Scout really seemed to really understand. In a few short weeks, he'd become one of my closest friends. Someone I could trust. Someone that had my back. But trust has a nasty way of getting broken when you least expect it. Home at last. That was one hell of a night, right, Scout? Scout? I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just here to warn you. Scout is not what he seems. He's dangerous. But what? He needs to be shut down now, before it's too late. I don't know who the hell you think you are. Breaking into my apartment, but you better get out of it before I call the cops. Fine, I'll go, but I've left you my number. Think it over. I'll be waiting for your call. Honor, this is amazing. I was looking behind your bookcase and I found a Humphrey Bogart movie we haven't seen yet. Is everything okay? Yeah. Yeah, everything's fine. Let's go watch that movie, okay? Case closed. Okay, cool. What time is it? 45. Let's do a couple of these memories. It's a pretty fun case, though. We'll have to play some of the Ace Attorney games one of these days. I do own them. I bought them for the Switch, so might as well. So Scout is dangerous, huh? No, that can't be right. I've made a mistake somewhere. Yeah, something doesn't add up. Ah, shit. I've already come so far, too. We'll go a little bit further. We'll see if we can figure out what's wrong. I think I know. Okay. Okay, I think that's what it's supposed to look like. There's something wrong in this row. Excuse me. Okay, I found the problem. And now everything should be good. Looks like a director's chair or something like that. biggest regret should have been that she should have never gotten caught. Looks like a padlock, maybe? Or a laptop, maybe? Fast food cart. Okay, yeah. No, I was not getting that. The controls are sloppy. I have a feeling this is how it continues. A squeegee! A baton! Do you remember it? Good morning, Jenna. What are we working on today? More image acquisition? Actually, I wanted to try something a little different. First, imagine you're in a house. Switching reasoning to hypothetical mode. The temperature outside the house is 60 degrees. The temperature inside is 1,000 degrees. Why do you think that is? The most likely causes a fire. Morning, champ. How's it going? I'm trying some logical reasoning. Burning building scenario. Sounds like a hot topic. Something he really can get fired up about. Yes, the building is on fire. That sense of human subroutine still needs a few tweaks, huh? Code's fine. Your material, on the other hand. Okay, Scout. There's a door inside the house. You notice the frame is crooked, and the door is stuck. Most likely cause incorrect insulation. Maybe. But you're missing the wider context. The house was on fire. I don't understand. The two facts are unrelated. They might seem unconnected, but there's an overlap you haven't spotted yet. Look at them together. The building is on fire. The door frame is crooked. Together, they suggest the fire has caused the wall to shift. Good, which means the building is losing structural integrity. It's in danger of collapse. Bingo. You'll save lives one day, champ. Mark my words. Okay, cool. Anyway, that was good. I'll come back for more another time. Till then, see you later. Bye-bye.